Well, hey, Stephen Poet. Buddy, crazy to think about you being 21 years old. I can't even imagine it. I remember when you were sixth grade and I first met you and got to know you, and man, you have grown a lot. And from what I'm hearing, God is doing some really cool stuff in your life, and that is really exciting. And turning 21, there's a lot of temptations that are going to come your way, and it's really cool that you're not even planning on really drinking at all for your birthday. That's an amazing, amazing thing. I'm actually one person who has never drank in his entire life, not because I think less of anybody who does, but just because it's not something I really want. So if that's really what you're desiring for your life, man, go for it. If you don't want to drink at all, go for it. Who cares? Who cares what other people think? You can drink root beer for the rest of your life. That stuff's delicious anyway. But I want to also talk to you about what it's kind of like being an adult. Once you hit 21, now there's going to be some expectations of how you're supposed to live your life, what you're supposed to be doing. You're becoming a man who is supposed to be doing all these things for God. And oftentimes it can become pretty overwhelming to try and think of all the things that a man is responsible to do. But the thing that I focus on, the thing that I work hard on and have gotten a lot better at recently in the last couple of years, is something from Colossians chapter 3. So I'm going to read that for you real quick. Starting in verse 1. Therefore, if you have been raised up with Christ, keep seeking the things above where Christ is, seated at the right hand of God. Set your mind on the things above, not on the things that are on earth. As men, we can get so focused on the things that are on earth, the things that are right in front of us, finances, jobs, family, children, all that. We can get so just caught up in that intensely. And what God really wants us to do, the whole thing, is to focus in on Him. Set our eyes on Him. Jesus even says in Matthew chapter 6 that if you set your mind on righteousness and the kingdom of God, that there's nothing to worry about. God will take care of everything else if you set your mind on those two things. So that's my encouragement for you. Focus in on the kingdom of God. Focus in on what God has for you. Don't worry about what other people think, and think about Jesus. Love you, buddy. Really proud of you. It's awesome to hear that you're 21.